Hello everyone, and welcome to the Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes demo. This is yet another one of those space demos that have popped up recently. There sure have been a lot of them, and I'm gonna try this out. I did watch the newer Battlestar Galactica series, the one from the 21st century. I did not watch the 20th century Battlestar Galactica series, so I don't know how exactly that all went, but the relatively newer one I do know and I'm fond of, though of course it sort of went bizarre in the third season and possibly even more bizarre in the fourth season, but it's still alright. So let's see what they've done with this whole premise and what kind of game this is. In orbit around Caprica, the captain of a scattered ship witnesses the last moments of his homeworld. What was once the capital of 12 colonies has been turned into a living nightmare. Do I press that or not press that? Nuclear explosions, vaporizing lakes, razing cities to the ground. Yes, we got the point. By the gods. Yeah, okay. Lang Wun. Captain of the Dawnwaker. Okay, those gun stars, why aren't they moving? Yesterday, Cylons were almost mythical. Today, not so much. Greatest contact. The Cylons, they're on to us. Send help, send help. Okay, well... Lima to Dawnwaker, please report status. Don't know what's happening. We just arrived in orbit around Caprica when I saw all of this. Now they're after my ship. Okay, Juno Lima is this little Viper squadron that we can use to attack that ship. I can't zoom in right now. I can't move in the camera or anything. This is a Dratus preview. It shows enemies about to spawn a few seconds before they do. Hey, that's cheating. Anyway. You can see them spawn before they do. Can hover over this preview to get more information about the enemy. Okay, Raider. You can now access the tactical pause. It's your most important tool to survive the overwhelming Cylon forces. Pausing is your most important tool? It allows you to pause the battle to analyze the situation and give your orders to your squadron. I feel that's cheating too. Don't hesitate to use it as much as possible, especially when facing overwhelming or complex battle situations. Well, gosh darn it. Guess it's not a very real-time simulation. You can now destroy incoming enemies attacking the fleet on your own. Use tactical pause to give orders. Okay, well, fine. And go. Okay, well, that's that. More tactical pausing. Your main goal is to protect the fleet and survive, per usual. The Cylons can jump in anywhere, get back to a defensive position near the fleet when possible with your squadrons. Select your Viper squadron and move it to your civilian ship. Near, you can't actually click the civilian ship. Up more. Greatest contact, multiple raiders spotted ahead. I'm in groups now, huh? Well, she's very capable. Player and enemy units can have abilities that improve their efficiency. When your squadron is selected, you can see all its available... Oh, sorry. Activable... Activable and passive abilities. Passivable? Okay, click on this panel to continue. Hover over the Viper's core ability, Hunter Instincts. So this is a lot like Star Trek Online in a way right now. It automatically attacks and follows enemies within whatever that unit of range is. Okay, The ability allows the squadron to automatically target and chase enemies within range. It's very efficient against a pack of fragile enemies. We toggled off to have full manual control, but most of the time it shouldn't need to be. Keep it activated. Move your Viper so that the enemy's Stratus are within range of its Hunter Instinct's auto attack ability and watch it handling them automatically. Well, it's all very tactical right now. Sure. Okay, move closer. Okay, well, it almost got all of them, but it didn't quite get all of them. Next enemy wave. I don't like the idea that I can see them before they spawn in. Uh-oh, there's another one. A raptor should be here soon. Not that kind of raptor. This situation requires a change of strategy. With its short range, the Viper cannot deal with all the incoming scattered enemies by itself before they reach the fleet. Fortunately, a raptor just arrived to defend the fleet. And it's a long-range artillery squadron and very effective in dealing with far and scattered enemies. However, artillery squadrons are slow and you can't charge their weapons while moving. You should try moving them as little as possible. Did they ever actually have artillery squadrons in the series? I forget. Your raptor is already within range of the incoming enemies. Just watch it handle the situation. Fine, I'm not gonna pay any attention to it. Come on, come on. You should be doing stuff. Raptor is very efficient when positioned strategically. Always try to position them to cover a wide area, protecting the fleet from incoming enemies so that you don't need to move them too often. Now defeat the next wave using both your squadrons and what you've learned so far. Okay, well, this seems to be more of a thing for these guys, and that'll just deal with those, I suppose. It never manages to get enough of these guys, though. Capital ship? Well... Uh-oh, that's big. What is this thing? This is a Cylon-based star. It has tremendous firepower and carries hundreds of Cylon units. It's almost impossible to destroy. For now, the only goal is survival. Move your squadrons back to protect the fleet. Like enemy squadrons, missiles launched by the enemy capital ship will also have a preview with a countdown. Like enemy squadrons, they can be destroyed once they spawn, but they are much faster. Prepare to intercept them by staying in defense between the civilian ship and capital ship. There are 3 types of missiles: homing, explosive, and nukes. Nukes aren't explosive? They aren't homing? Okay. Anyway, while homing missiles are fast and always target a single unit, explosive missiles are slow but target an area on the battlefield. Nukes are slower explosive missiles with... See, they are explosive missiles. With more hull points, dealing a lot more damage on a wider area. They can all be intercepted, but nukes should be prioritized at all costs. You don't say. Destroy the incoming missiles with what you have learned. Raptors position them to intercept missiles without having to move. Vipers attack missiles by intercepting them, not chasing them, as they are much faster. That's a nuke. Uh-oh, lots of raiders. Raptors and Vipers can attack and chase units within range automatically, but sometimes you need to prioritize your targets. You only have unguided nukes. Yeah, that's like, you know, that's a way of going about it, I suppose. For the incoming wave of enemies, position your units defensively, but destroy the nuke first. Okay. Oh boy. These Cylons are horrible if, like, we can take on all these guys all on our own. Gunstar in position. Multiple Cylon Dratus contacts. Civilian ship spotted. The Dawn Waker sending a distress signal. What are your orders? No, hail the ship, I guess. I have one order. Your order is immediately followed. You have been serving as commander of the Gunstar named... I'm a totally different person. Shamshir for the past 5 years. You never thought you would be facing Cylons. Who expects Cylons? Nobody expects the Cylons. The phone rings. A connection has been established with the Dawn Waker. When you pick it up, all you can hear is the captain's voice is panic. The Cylons and that thing in front of us, they're everywhere. We need help. Okay, Gunstar Shamshir to Dawn Waker. Please maintain position. We are calling for reinforcements to engage the base star. Nobody can destroy it. This is a Gunstar, the ship you are commanding. If it gets destroyed, it's game over. The Gunstar has weapons that can deal with large enemy groups. They should be ready soon. In the meantime, defend against the small groups on the side. Okay, well, are we ready to do that? Gunstar has deployed a weapon, the offensive flak. You can hover over the weapon to display its information. This Gunstar weapon deals damage over time to an area of effect. It's very efficient to destroy a group of enemies with low hull points. Select your weapon and try to target, but they're out of range. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's how it is. No, little guy, come on in. Oh, we have to recharge that. No one is answering our calls. I suspect multiple Cylons are intercepting our communication. We're putting ourselves at risk. What should we do? Well, let's get out of here. About survival? It's a game about survival, huh? Cylon forces are overwhelming in strength and number. Your goal is to protect the fleet and resist the Cylons long enough for the Gunstar to compute an FTL jump and get away. Protect the fleet and survive until this timer reaches 0. I mean, I hope there's a lot more to it than this, because, you know, otherwise even Homeworld does this part better, so. Okay, can we use this yet? It was extraordinarily effective before. Come on, kill them! Kill them! Kill that sniper! Annihilate the fleet? That's not good. Okay, well, take out the sniper then. Good job. Oh, we don't even need this. Fine. Forget it. Launch a nuke? Well, guess there's that. We haven't received proper clearing. Protocol demands. Damn protocol, right? That's how they always say. Okay. Whenever launching a nuke, they always forget about protocol. Let's hope that nobody has ever watched these shows to get that idea. It's very 2D as well, which is a problem. The Dratus previews a new type of squadron, Heavy Raider. Heavy Raiders have many hull points. Your offensive flak won't be sufficient against 7 of them. It's the right time to use a nuke. So we don't want to get nuked, so... Well, that was not the time to use the flak either. Make room by undeploying. Oh, we have to undeploy the offensive flak. Well, I can't do that in pause, apparently. No, we do it there. Okay, deploy nuke. Ah, it's not close enough to chase, it's fine. Nuke 'em. $100,000. Here are your squadron docks. Here are your squadron docks. You can use them to deploy different squadrons depending on the battle situations you face. Right now your main concern is to safely bring back the deployed squadrons before the jump. Squadrons that are out of the Gunstar during the jump are wrecked, but not lost. You can still repair them. The actual ships will be gone, but you can refill the squadron, I guess. Okay, right click on each squadron dock to undeploy them. Okay. They are now going to be undeployed. Okay, jump. I mean, it can't just be constantly us doing that sort of thing. Jump complete, Commander. We made it. In the CNC, no one feels like celebrating. Your Gunstar and the few vessels in your wake seem like the last survivors out of 50 billion souls. Confirming the Dawnwaker followed us, as well as smaller ships. Since the attacks on the 12 colonies, you've been evading the Cylon killing spree. You've rescued a handful of small ships and abandoned countless others to their fate. Surviving has been a matter of luck. The only spark of hope left is the tenuous signal of a mysterious beacon. For now, surviving is all that matters. Commander, the colonial beacons in this sector, but we're receiving serious reports from across the fleet. Immediate repairs are needed if we want to jump again anytime soon. Okay, well then obviously fix the fleet. Fleet management phase. During this phase, so there's like a turn and, you know, you gotta do battle, you have fleet is it like that? That's gonna be a little bit tedious. During this phase, you can repair and handle fleet problems. This is a situation, it occurred, this is a situation. Oh, I guess that's heavily hit by Cylons, the hull is damaged. Okay, sustain critical damage while escaping the Cylons. I did not see that. If you don't resolve it before it expires, it will have negative consequences for your ship. Hovering or selecting the situation will provide information about what's at stake. Maybe they should have a Tharsis minigame. Okay. You can resolve the situation by providing supplies. Provide supplies to the crew to resolve the selected situation by selecting the supply cube choice, then performing the fix hull. So, avoid, select, fix damage hull. Apparently there's another option that's not available right now. Fleet has been through a lot to escape the Cylons. New situations have surfaced. Take a look at those. Some can put the fleet health at risk. The fleet health gauge represents the state of the population and crew in your fleet. Reaching 0 fleet health will result in the game over. Unfortunately, you can't resolve another situation for now. The fleet is low on supplies. Well, yes, we're running low on supplies. With the Dawnwaker and all the smaller ships under our watch, we need enough food, water, and medicine to survive out there. A scouting party was sent to the area. The area? We are expecting an update soon. I guess the beacon area. Okay, scouts found the wreckage of a civilian ship. It was on its way to Toron when the Cylons attacked. There are no survivors, but supplies aboard remain intact. The team is standing by to retrieve the resources. Some games can have phases, but I prefer them to be card games, not games where you're controlling a ship. Tilium is necessary to jump to another sector. Was that ever in the series? I forget. But also to explore points of interest within a sector and gather needed resources. Like, was that the fuel that they used? It's been more than a decade since I watched, so. Sector points of interest, or POIs, are nearby locations scouted by your raptors. They can provide resources needed for survival. Click on this POI to learn more about it. Civilian cargo wreck. A damaged agricultural cargo ship is drifting in the sector. No life signs. Cylons never loot their prey. Why not? Just seems like they ought to. So we should... I mean, of course, they don't need the food and water, I suppose, but they can prevent the humans from getting it. So we should take a look and salvage what we can. Why is it sort of curved in a funny way? Okay. We can't obtain 10, so we'll just obtain the 7. Every action with the turn icon, will move time forward. All situations will be 1 clock closer to expiration, at which point, or 1 turn closer to exploration, at which point they will apply their effect. The fleet currently has 3 situations expiring in 2 turns, so you won't be able to resolve all of them. How did we get those suddenly? Okay, well, we've got 6 Tilium and 8 supplies. That would cost 4 supplies, that costs 2 supplies, that costs 4 supplies. This will affect the unit or hull points. So this is gonna affect 200 hull points. This is gonna affect 20 health. This is gonna affect 40 health. Well, let's deal with the 40 health. We can't multitask. We'll just deal with the health ones and sacrifice the hull, I suppose. Surely that's the proper way of doing it. All the Gunstar weapons and squadrons are stored in the main hangar. That's where you'll be able to level up and repair squadrons. Squadrons can gain experience during battles and be improved. Let's go to the Gunstar hangar to level up your squadrons. Oh, now hey, they made it look like Wing Commander. And that's funny because Wing Commander sort of stole the ship type from Battlestar Galactica. Wing Commander has this kind of ship in it, the original ones. So, well, they've taken it back, I suppose. Okay, so we can level up. Oh gosh. Choosing the right squadron abilities is one of the most important strategic choices you can make to strengthen your fleet. They add permanent upgrades or new capabilities to your squadrons. There are 2 types of abilities. Passive abilities improve the squadron constantly during battles without requiring any action. Activable abilities require an activation. Some abilities are rarer and more impactful than others. Carefully read the descriptions and select one of the 3 abilities. Okay, unit gains plus 10 damage. That's common. There's an uncommon here. And the uncommon is a missile launcher. Launch a long-range homing missile. I like homing missiles. I don't know what TUs are as far as range units. Limited usage per battle, though. Anyway, we'll take the rare one, the missile launcher. You can explore the hangar and examine your squadrons and weapons. When done, you can return to Fleet Management View. Okay, exit the hangar. I guess that's how we do that. Oh, new character. I'm not gonna try and pronounce my EXO's name. She is going to be named number 1, or EXO. Yuri Singh. Okay, great. At least that's easier to pronounce than your name. You smile for the first time in a while. Don't tell me when I smile. I now have an inner circle. You see them as heroes. Without them, this would be hopeless. Don't tell me who I see as heroes. Heroes are the fleet's elite. They've chosen to take an active role and accept your authority. They can have a huge impact during both fleet management and battle phases. Okay, select a hero, fine. Heroes once per sector can resolve points of interests and situations, increasing point of interest gains or avoiding situation supply costs. They're essential to your fleet's survival. Like squadrons, heroes can level up and gain new traits, providing situational bonuses in various contexts, like resolving a situation, being assigned to a squadron, to a weapon, etc. You can hover on traits, I guess, to get more information. All fleet upgrades in the R&D tab cost negative 4% per this hero's level. You can select them during fleet management to learn more about their traits and current state. We should take advantage of this opportunity. New opportunity. Your CAG barges in while you have your head in the reports. Commander, I know we've been busy, but that beacon... What about it? You observe Major Lima. It's her first time being questioned by your XO. I suspect it's been recently updated. Could be a Cylon trap. Toasters aren't exactly known for playing fair. No, it's the Colonial Fleet. They left something for us. We have to pick it up. Well, I only have one choice, so let's go with it. I'll get a shell ready right away. Let's hope it's worth it. Crises and opportunities will arise during your journey. They are complex problems with high stakes. If only I could plot my journey, that would be nice. We've got this animation here, but I don't feel like I can fly the ship at all. They are complex problems with stakes that require several steps and actions to be resolved. This is sort of like the Mars Horizon game. I wonder if there's going to be a die roll or something. While opportunities can lead to important bonuses and rewards, crises can be very dangerous for fleet survival and shouldn't be taken lightly. This section will show all current crises and opportunities in your fleet. Select the opportunity to show its file. Okay. Crises and opportunity. Okay, well, it's significantly less interesting than die rolls, I think. Require you to progress through several steps and objectives to resolve them. Select step 1 to display its objectives. Then select the objective to know what's required to proceed. And then we have this sort of thing. Okay, so we have a zap point. Let's have our exo zap it. I mean, technically we should have the CAG do this, retrieve the encrypted beacon, but fine. After your team, I mean, apparently any old hero can do anything. After your team explored the beacon, they returned to the Gunstar with a data set. Your CAG and Chief Tech have analyzed it and are reporting back. I'm confused, sir. It's just an old data set. By the looks of the beacon, the data set was used during the Cylon War, the first one I mean. 40 years ago, the 12 colonies were at war with the Cylons. Suddenly the Cylons retreated and disappeared until today. But you were right, Major Lima. The data set has been updated recently, very recently. Can we read the message inside? No, the encryption is brand new. We need to find a military outpost. With a bit of luck, they've received the latest access keys. Okay. We have one thing we can do. Every time a hero resolves a situation or a point of interest, they gain XP. By resolving the situation, the hero gained enough to reach level 2. Level up this hero to promote them. This hero. And... no, here's the level up. I was looking here for the level up, but no, it's here. Okay, then we have common and uncommon things. Assigned Gunstar weapon gains negative 10% cooldown. More max hull though. Obtain 1 extra Tillium every time this hero resolves a point of interest with Tillium reward. Well, shooting faster is better and it's uncommon and everything. Heroes can have a major role during battles by being assigned to Gunstar weapons or squadrons. Enter the hangar to assign your heroes. Okay. Would our chief tech or XO be sent on a squadron? I mean, of course. Well, okay, she's the only one. The CAG is the only one that's gonna be assigned to a squadron. So the others do not have a squadron assignable trait. Be careful, if the squadron is destroyed in combat, its assigned hero will lose 1 heart. Oh, they don't die. Okay. In the weapon tab, you can also assign a hero to a Gunstar weapon if they have a weapon assignable trait. Be careful, if the Gunstar sustains critical effects, weapon assigned heroes will have a chance to lose 1 heart. Yeah, but you know, everybody has a chance to lose 1 heart, so it's fine. Okay, the XO can deal with that. You now know everything you need about hero assignments. You can try assigning heroes to your Gunstar weapon or squadrons. I think I've got the only arrangement that I could possibly do. Okay, exit the hangar to proceed. Stratus contact. Oh dear. Cylon Raider just jumped into the sector and spotted us. Okay, the Raider disappeared. In fact, they'll be back soon with more firepower. Someone gasps in CNC, fear is palpable. But how do they find us? There's no way they can trace our FTL jumps. Asking permission to spool an FTL jump to the next known area. We can't stay in this area. Looks like they're everywhere. We need to get the fleet far away and fast. You never thought you would abandon your home planet one day, but here you are. There's only one way to get away as fast as you can. Fine. Keep going. Jump, jump, jump. Beyond the theoretical limit of all FTL jump calculations are highly uncertain. Any jump with this setting can be deadly. Crashing into a star. Are you kidding me? Do you know how unlikely that is? Randomly, accidentally crashing into a star. Setting the fleet to condition 1, all systems ready for battle. They found the fleet. You have a few minutes before they attack. Use this time to prepare. When you're ready to start the battle. Oh, let's just start the battle. Repair ships. Assign heroes. I think I already did. Level up. Did that to upgrade the fleet in the R&D lab. Yeah, no, it's fine. You can select a squadron or Gunstar weapon to deploy. Deploy as soon as possible and be ready when the Cylons arrive. 2 squadron docks. Well, let's get our happy little Vipers. And we haven't really been introduced to what the Wolf does. You know, this has more damage at longer range. There's a decent amount of damage. This has good damage but at a shorter range. A little bit more speed. Maybe we don't want this one. No, undeploy. Let me try the little Wolf and let's save our CAG for later. Gunstar has a second weapon dock available. Oh wait, no. I want okay. So we can do both then, right? So we don't have to pick. As long as it's the start of the battle, you can change your deploy orders instantly. Get out of the tactical pause and when you're satisfied with your deployments. Well, okay. Okay, go attack them, attack them. Oh, the Raptor is not supposed to do that. You... Take out those. Oh, they've got extra. Okay. Dawnwaker is under attack. I'm getting to it, it's fine. You know, you should... How do I get it to target that without trying to go over there? Just nuke them. Shoot them! Oh no, my squadron was destroyed. It's much harder than the tutorial bit. Game over! That didn't take long. I feel like the initial bit did not prepare me properly. I'll be more careful this time. I shouldn't have sent my artillery. Okay. Faster, faster. Yeah, red line. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. No, I'm sure they're not ready. They were horrible. Maybe we should just have the Viper. I was not feeling it. I don't like the artillery. Let's just have the Viper and the Wolf. Okay, Praetorian passive. We've got two passive things there. Well, let's not nuke ourselves. That's too far away. Okay. Oh, don't nuke that guy. Oh, they went away from the nuke. Come on, you guys. Go. We can't use those skills. No, okay, I'm gonna keep dying. Okay. I guess I'll need to do more tactical pause. All right, I'm clearly not in the mood for this particular engagement. I think I'll wrap it up here for today. I don't know. They haven't given me enough motivation to want to escape the Cylons. That's the problem. I don't know much about the characters. I don't really like the characters necessarily. I don't know where we're going with this. They need to give a little bit more juice to this. There's not enough meat on the bone. Yeah, they have not inspired me here. So, what can I say? But it was just a little tutorial demo. If only Battlestar Galactica had cribbles. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.